Guys, we're on. It's Alfie and Soph. Is that what we call the blog? Soph and Alf.
Do you want to try that again, or do you want to? I'm not editing that out, so you could power through.
Come on, Rachel, back with the clicking.
It's the Alf and Soph show.
Everyone always asks what the podcast's called, and I'm like, I don't know. Guys, welcome to the Alf and Soph show with your host, Sophie, and my co-host, Alfie. And we have a very special guest today. It is... Sing it for us, Rachel.
Alf and Soph, it ain't no joke, but you'd fucking hope so, because they call themselves comedians.
Okay, can we have that for every week?
That's great. That is our new jingle.
Okay, yeah. For the small price of 2.5k.
Also, just so everyone knows, that's Rachel Galvo.
Oh yeah, did I not say that?
No, not at all.
We have a very special guest. Go for it.
Go for it. And then she
Tell the
sang
people who you are.
a new jingle. Rachel, thank you for joining us on the...
Thank you for having me. I think it's very important because I'm bringing a bit of diversity to the room today.
You really are, and we needed that on this pod.
Being an Irish comedian.
Yeah. And now I'm outnumbered by women, which is also good.
Yes.
I don't know why I said it
How
like
do you feel about that? You look quite scared.
Good. This is going to be a listening episode.
Do you have women in your family?
I do, yeah. My mother's
You don't strike me as that. You strike me as someone who was raised by like a
wolves.
dad.
Yeah. By the way, that's his whole show.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
What, like an
you strike
alpha?
me if you've never met a woman before in your life.
Right. Well, okay.
Not in a negative way. I just imagine you'd find a tampon and be like, what is this? You know? Do you know what I mean?
How dare you?
Alfie's never sounded so common until you did his voice.
I know what a tampon is. I know recently discovered what a moon cup was.
What is it for the audience?
It's like it's not like a normal cup. It's like a small vessel for menstruation.
A small, sort of for a cortado.
Yeah.
You know, just a little
Cortado
canapé.
size.
Canapé.
It's like a grenade that you just don't want to go anywhere near. No, I saw one in the shop. I saw a moon cup in the shop.
How did you feel?
I felt, you know what? I was annoyed, and I'll tell you why. Because I think they should be free.
Okay.
Well done.
I was annoyed that Sainsbury's were selling them rather than giving them away.
Rachel,
God, I'm
don't buy
terrified you were
it.
in Sainsbury's. I did not picture that.
Am I pronouncing that right?
Salisbury?
Sainsbury. Sorry.
Don't listen to him. He's honestly a performative feminist.
They don't sell them in Waitrose, I don't think.
Would you ever buy tampons for your girlfriend?
They know better. I have done. But
Aggressive.
that's, I tell you why, that is a difficult, buying tampons for someone, and it doesn't have to be a guy, it could be a friend, it could be someone at work. I mean, maybe
a colleague, it could be your boss.
They should ask first. You shouldn't just bring them tampons.
Buy your boss a moon cup.
But it is quite
Santa.
difficult because you don't want to insult them by buying a sort of heavy duty bit of machinery.
Well, let
Guess
me
what,
tell you,
Alfie?
when I did Leicester Square Theatre,
Flex.
really? It was an awful show, but I did it. And right before I was wearing this white dress, and right before I got my period, and the guy from the production company ran out into Leicester Square Theatre into one of those, like, you know, kind of drug front shops, and came back with a massive sack of every single size tampon.
Okay.
So that's the way you should do
That's
it.
very
I
kind.
love that for
Isn't
him.
it? And you know, it's not actually to do with vagina size, Alfie.
It's
It's to do
not.
with flow.
I did know that.
Sure.
I did know that. I didn't think it was I assume some are more porous than others. Is that how it
Some
works?
vaginas or some tampons?
No. Some tampons. I assume it was like some of the tampons are like really dense, so there's like
Yes.
there's no getting through them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
So
you
I'm
ever
right.
put one in a glass of water?
But you can also get, Rachel, and you might not have known this. You can also get pads. It's like
Well,
a
I know.
diaper
I did about
situation.
20 minutes on maxi pads. Aloe vera scented, always nighttime maxi pads in my
Maxi
last
pads.
show. I'm so glad you came to see
Yeah,
it.
Alfie, come on, do some research on our guests.
I didn't. Your last show was called The Guilty Feminist, and I thought,
No, actually, it wasn't.
was it not? Was it not?
The Guilty
The Guilty
Feminist.
Feminist is a really famous podcast. It was called The Shite Feminist.
Well, the same thing.
But
Same
I
thing,
love that
different
you're
day.
getting credit for doing the Guilty Feminist. People think you
Right.
are the Guilty Feminist. Yeah,
I
that's
am
me.
the Guilty Feminist. That is
Yeah.
me.
What was your show called? The Shite
The
Feminist.
Shite Feminist. But
Ah.
it was...
Oh,
I
now
can't
that no, you're right. I didn't see that.
And then right before I went up to Edinburgh, they were like, okay, well, we can't obviously have shite on the posters.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
I
it
didn't
was
know
just the feminist with a big, like, air sign over it.
Sorry, I did not know that.
So you went up with the Shite Feminists and they were offended by the word shite.
Yes, yeah.
I would have gone the other way. You can have shite, but you can't have feminism in the title. It's going to
Of
put
course.
people
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Rachel, your shows, do you get like, how do you treat men at your shows? Because Sophie really treats men very badly, and we've talked about it before on the pod.
You
But
think I'm bad?
how do you find? Because I assume your shows, a lot of women bring their boys.
I think they've learned not to.
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh,
boys
really?
get a lot of slack. Yes, I did have a walkout from a man last year at Edinburgh.
Did you?
Very angry. He was in a full Adidas tracksuit and he had a JD Sports bag.
Well,
and he
there
was a
we
young
go.
little 18-year-old. There's nothing wrong with athleticism, Sophie. And he was with a girlfriend, and the girlfriend, she messaged me after. She was like, I'm so sorry, we flew over from Ireland for this. I couldn't wait to see you. But he was very, because every time I said something, I would say, do you understand?
That's so funny.
But sure, you know, what is it? The greatest return for the greatest number of people. Like, it worked for the rest of the audience. So if
Sure.
they have to throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
He was like the sacrificial
That's
lamb.
iconic.
He was the sacrificial lamb.
Fine,
Mm.
fine.
Very.
That's what I do when a woman comes to my show. I say everything, and then I go,
Sure,
"Did you?"
that works
I
quite
go,
as well.
"Did you understand that? Did you understand that, or do you want me to explain it?" And
No.
it doesn't land as well.
You can punch up.
I'll be honest. It doesn't land so well.
It's fun when we do it. And
Yeah,
do you know
we're
what, though?
allowed.
We're allowed. We did have a walkout in our Brighton show, but it was an old man. That was after me.
No, Sophie, we had a walkout of a couple who came specifically to see you.
I
They
don't
saw
think so.
you, and
They
then
thought-
the interval came on, and then they left for me. And
They
you're
were like,
trying
"No."
to frame it nicely, and that's fine. But whatever, I don't care. I don't
That's
fucking
fine.
care. I have to say, your flat is beautiful, and I feel very at home. I walked in and I said, that's Le Labo, Santal 26.
And I said, they actually do one of those in Zara now.
And
By
I said,
Jo
I'm
Malone.
sure they do.
So
I'm sure it smells the exact same.
Do
Don't
you-
engage in this conversation.
I was going to ask. May I?
Yes.
May I take space?
You've got the floor for 2 seconds.
You know which other podcast scents the room for all its guests? It's Diary of a CEO. They pump scent.
Alfie's a huge fan
Into
of
the
Stephen
room.
Bartlett.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not a fan of Stephen Bartlett,
He is. He always, normally the quote he starts with is a Stephen Bartlett quote.
but
from
I
that
have
week.
listed this
Impregnate
podcast.
women.
Well, that's just common sense. But I have classified this podcast in the business section on Spotify because I'm hoping we can knock Stephen Bartlett.
Oh, we
off.
will.
I know someone who works very closely with him.
Do you?
Yeah.
But you have good gossip.
I've met him once.
Really?
Yeah.
Alfie's met
Stefan?
everyone.
Stefan
Where did
Bartlett.
you meet Stefan?
Right.
Bartlett. I saw him at a talk. He was
Okay,
wearing.
I met him. You saw him across the street.
No,
We're very close friends.
I actually went over and gave him a hug, and I said, "You've changed my life,"
And a kiss.
and I was in tears.
And then a
And
snog.
he smelt like Huel, and he was delicious. No, I did meet him. I met him at a talk. He was doing a Q&A thing, and then back afterwards they had like a drinks thing for the VIPs, which I didn't want to bring up, but you pushed me.
How did you sneak in
And-
there?
Oh, guest list. And what I find interesting is he's not the tallest guy, but he wears like really baggy t-shirts. You know those
And a very
guys,
high
No.
Cuban heel, I've heard.
and very tight sort of black
Really?
jeans.
Massive stilettos he wears. Yeah, but then because the jeans are so low, they cover he wears like 6-inch heels, I've heard.
What? And then he
You're
wears
lying.
flares.
Allegedly, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's amazing, goss.
Sorry, I'm joking. I just thought that would be good. And then I thought, he's probably got big legal money. He could probably take my Edinburgh Fringe show down with the click of his fingers. So I'm going to retreat on my
No, that would be
love
good
this
for us.
information,
If we get sued by a Diary of a CEO, that's great publicity for
That
us.
is, yeah. And we love spreading
Stephen,
misinformation on this.
I have heard that Stephen Bartlett wears 6-inch Cuban heels. And that's why his jeans are so baggy, because they cover the heel.
And
You can hear him coming from a mile away. Click, clack, click, clack.
and he has a coke addiction.
No, I think that's a little far.
Why is it fine when you do it? Okay.
A Cuban heel is different to Class A drugs. Both offensive.
I would way rather a rumor went round that I take a lot of cocaine
That's
than
not
I
a
wore.
rumour.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
not
would
part of any of
way
this.
rather allegedly take cocaine than allegedly wear 6-inch heels, Cuban heels. I would way rather. I don't mean, but
I'm going to spread that rumor about you now that you wear heels.
look, women.
And you store your cocaine in the heel like a healy, like it clicks open. And
I think you are more likely to put up with a man with a bit of a coke habit than you are a man that is wearing Mas Altos everywhere he goes.
What's
Mas Altos?
Do you remember? They used to advertise them on like airplane, like the Airplane magazine.
Yeah.
At the back of that, they'd always advertise
They
Mas
have them on
Altos.
private
Oh, yeah, mine. It's just like hello and okay.
It's like the British Airways, they'd have like a Harrods thing, and at the back of it, Mas Altos was like shoes with like 2-inch heels. They were just normal shoes, but they just happened to make you 2 inches taller.
Yay.
And they sold them on the airplane.
They sold them on the airplane.
I know you're going to Barcelona. You want to
Yeah.
be 2 inches taller in Barcelona? You're going to love it.
Buy
You're going to
some
love it.
Mas
Click, clack,
Altos.
Barcelona. And you could dance in them, right?
So Stephen Bartlett may or may not. Well, he may, but the thing is, for him to sue us, he'd have to prove that he doesn't wear Cuban heels. Legally, that's how it works in this country.
Guys,
How
the
would you
publicity
prove
you
that?
get
How
would
would
be
you prove
insane.
that? That's actually a really funny court case. We should make that happen. Rachel's the face of it.
We're calling out Stephen Bartlett, Diary of a CEO podcast wars.
And guys, when bad things happen, I just think this would make a fabulous Edinburgh show.
Can you imagine the show for that?
Guys, imagine the three of us did a show on being sued by Stephen Bartlett.
Oh, it could be actually
sold
a play.
out, sold out, sold
It
out,
could be a
sold
play.
out.
Yeah. We're like a sketch group, but with a play.
Where we each come out and
Yeah.
there's the spotlight.
Sketch group.
We go diary, bang, of, bang,
A wimpy
bang,
kid.
CEO. You two come on stage. Oh, little
our
assumption
Cuban
you've made
hills.
there.
Yeah.
And then I come out the back, click,
Just
clack,
doing
click, clack, click,
lines.
clack.
Yeah.
Powder all over my face. And you guys play like the narrators, and I'm like a lost Stephen Bartlett, click clacking through the
And
coke
would
fields.
I'm not sure you could dress up as Stephen Bartlett. I think that's probably
Yeah, I'm
cancelable.
not. Shotgun not dressing up as Stephen Bartlett.
Tight black jeans, baggy black overshirt,
How petite is he?
Huel in hand.
Is
He's
he
not petite. He's not petite, but it's just like, you know those guys that are quite muscly, but then they wear baggy shirts so you can't see it. I've just always,
What a waste.
I just think it's weird. I'm like, why are you doing all this in the gym to then not show it off?
Maybe he's got body dysmorphia.
When I met
He does. He
Alfie,
has talked
I
about
was
that.
surprised at how
Tall he is.
when I saw you online, I thought you were one of Santa's elves. And I mean this with the least offense possible. You have the sweetest little features. And I thought I'd love to put him in my pocket and carry him around like the Seven Sisters hike. But then when I met you in the coffee shop and you kept going when you stood up and it was like the Green Giant.
Yeah. It's the first thing you said.
I know, was it offensive?
You said it as I was like trying to get up out of the table. And like my body just couldn't go there.
And then he stood on me with his...
How many times on this podcast do I have to mention the
Every
fact I'm
week.
6'3"?
Every week. Oh, it gets shorter every week as well.
6'3.5", 6'4", rounding up.
That's so
Agent.
funny. He does look like a little Santa's elf, doesn't he, in videos?
I'm 6'4".
You look like you'd be the face of Zara Kids or something.
6'4".
With your blonde curls and everything. Oh, you're so cute.
6'4" and a feminist. So, I don't know. Sue me. Look,
I dated a man who was 6'4", but he had no rhythm. And rhythm is key
Why did
to
I think on the
sexual
dance floor?
encounters. No. Well, of course, but we used to practice then. Because if you're getting into the bedroom then and you have no rhythm, guess
Did you
what?
tell him?
We used to do clapping exercises. I wish I was joking.
Rachel,
I wish
you're
I was joking.
insane.
I'd say, I'm going to put on a song, you clap to the beat. He'd be like,
To practice for sex.
God bless him, that man. I met him when I was Christmas shopping and he was like, I haven't watched any of your videos because I'm scared the show's about me. Fuck off, as if it is. Do you know what I mean?
Just
That was
the
years
podcast?
ago. Just the podcast.
sorry, what? You met him at Christmas and the first thing he said to you was,
He was
I
like,
don't
"My
watch any of
friends-
your videos.
He was like, my friends sent... I was like, your mum does. She likes them. But yeah, it's not funny.
That's so
Wow.
funny
Anyway,
that you
he
made
had
him
no rhythm.
practice rhythm.
And then he went on to launch a really successful podcast.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
And his name's Stephen.
And his name's Stephen.
And he has no rhythm.
Now he's going to sue.
That's why he needs I used to say, click, clack your heels to the beat. Come on, click, clack your heels to the beat.
I think if I was a man dating you, I'd be terrified.
Okay, so here's the problem. That's why I think I'm single. And my whole next show is about like, am I not approachable?
No,
No,
you're
you're
not. I met you today. You're not approachable. You're lovely. You're very funny.
You're so amazing.
You're
You're
not
so funny. You're
approachable.
And
terrifying.
just please explain that to
You're not
me.
approachable. You're on my podcast and I'm scared. You're not approachable.
Do you know what it is? It's like,
That's a massive compliment, but
Yeah.
also I think I'll end up alone.
Sure.
no, you'll find a man that's really like
but
obsessed
you
with that.
don't need no man.
I
Grow-
do.
Alfie, grow
Sorry,
up.
I don't know.
Alfie.
I
For
don't know what
fuck's
the
sake.
going advice is these days.
No, I don't need a man. I would like a home. I would like someone to look after the kids when I go off on tour. But like you're
Exactly.
not approachable, Sophie.
I'm not approachable at all, but John's really loves that.
Yeah, but Sophie's entire wedding was all of her family members and John's family members making speeches about how much of a red flag Sophie is, and then everybody clapping at the end of the speech like it's a good thing.
But am I more of a red flag than Sophie?
I don't know, but Sophie gives hope to all the red flags
Yeah.
out there.
Thank you for saying that, Alfie.
Sophie's got a lovely...
I'm just so confused why you thought from us meeting. Like I thought I was a little shrinking wallflower.
First of all, there's no reason to get aggressive.
Is that aggressive?
Second of all, you're lovely, but you're very talented and you're very successful, and I
Yeah.
think that intimidates a lot of weak men.
As it fucking should.
Yeah. I'm all-
Pussies. Like for fuck's
I-
sake.
and
I
as
think
a weak man, I was intimidated. That's what I'm
I think
saying.
what's scary about you is a man was bad in bed and you made him practice clapping to get his rhythm.
But shouldn't we all strive to be better? Like I wasn't going to settle. He was very good looking and I wanted things to work, but he had no rhythm.
I think that's fair enough.
I think that's
fair enough.
iconic.
But I
think
can see
you're
how he
amazing.
maybe was a little scared.
Mm.
Maybe. But hey,
I think if I was a man having sex with you, I'd be so scared because I think you would tell me everything I did wrong.
also, would you talk
Guys,
about?
if I'm not interested, I tap out. I'm literally.
Do you how much of your like personal dating life will you talk about on stage?
I don't write any of it because I'm like, that's unethical. And then I get up there and bish bash, let's fucking go, open mic night. Like sometimes people are like, you have a 40-minute slot, and then I come off, I was like, that was an hour and 20 minutes. That was an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of free willy when I'm up there.
Yeah, you do write a lot on stage, I feel.
I do.
Yeah, like you say so many things, I'm like, I've not heard that before, and that's really funny.
And that was really fun about us doing our shows together, because on
Yeah.
the train after, we would like be like, you know that you said that? And
Yeah.
you didn't. Because sometimes I feel when I go up on stage, I black out.
I black out 100%.
For context, for people that don't know, you guys have been doing
Oh, sorry, I
joint
assumed
shows.
everyone knew.
Just because not everyone, but most people
It's
listen
crazy
to
because
this.
there's
will
a
know.
lot of people at those shows.
I mean, there's a couple thousand people at the shows.
Sorry, I thought all
They're
14
listening to
people
us.
that came to see us in Bristol were
Watching.
aware.
Oh, do you know what's so embarrassing is one of the people that came to see us in Bristol was like messaging me like, hey, I'm coming to see your show. I love like Alfie and your podcast. And that's why I'm coming to see you. Like, wasn't a fan of me. Then came to see the show, and obviously Bristol was not good.
Good for you, listener. Good for you.
Well, one of my
I've lost a listener.
mum's oldest friends came
Oh,
in the crowd of
gosh.
14, and she brought her daughter that I used to
Oh.
babysit. And a lot of my new content is about the sheer horsepower of my new vibrator and how it shakes the whole apartment when I turn it on like a lawnmower. And so the room was very bright, and I was just making direct eye contact with this child I used to babysit while saying this stuff. And my heart wasn't in it. My heart wasn't in it, was it?
You have to commit.
Sold it
I didn't
well,
commit.
though.
No, I
There's
kind
one
of
bit
like...
you didn't commit to where you do a bit of really funny bit about rock climber with your fingers, and you didn't do that. You went, yeah.
I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
You guys have you did Bristol, Brighton, London?
Yeah.
Yeah.
BBL.
2
They
out
were
of those
good,
were successful. They were successful. It's
good
just,
fun?
They were really good fun.
I think they were really successful in the sense that I feel like I learned so much from it. I got so much help from you. I don't think people had a good time seeing my show.
Fuck 'em.
Oh, fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
That's not what it's
That's
about.
just not the point.
It's not
of
as if they
comedy.
paid to be there, Sophie. Honestly, relax.
But Rachel, you sell out massively in Ireland. What's it like? Are the crowds in Ireland different to the Irish expats in the UK watching you?
No, I do feel like the shows I do in Ireland are the same as the shows I do in London, and that it's all Irish people. Like I did a room in Angel last week, and the whole room was Irish and 2 American girls,
Fine.
I love
3
that.
gay men. It was
so
amazing.
the Irish girls
Yeah.
that live in London,
Are the
they're
exact
as
same.
good
They
as
rally
the
for
Irish
you.
girls
But
in
there's
Dublin.
some material that I can really do about Irish people leaving Ireland that works really well in London that I could never do in Ireland, because they're like, oh, you'll think you're fucking unreal. And it's like, fair enough, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
What was that you just said? Sorry,
doesn't matter.
That
Let's
was too
move
quick
things
for
on.
me.
I've realised I speak very quickly.
So but I think we both speak really quickly, and I'm really trying to slow it down now when I'm on stage.
I know, because our notes to each other are slow
Yeah, we're like,
down.
slow down. We're like, another thing. It's because I'm so scared that I'm going to forget it, and then if it's gone, I'm on to something else.
I think I'm just scared no one's going to laugh. So I'm like, I'm just going to get the joke down. Laugh. And then if people don't laugh, I give out to them.
She screams at people. You'll see people laughing. You'll be like, "You're out loud."
Do you ever tell a joke and it gets like a lukewarm reaction, and then you kind of berate them for not laughing?
Yeah,
I go,
you
that
both
was
do that.
way
and then you
funnier than
realise
the
that
laugh.
they were laughing a bit, and then you
But
just
then when you listen back to the recording, you're like, you were laughing. You're just...
yeah.
you just didn't
insane.
realise that it should have been way bigger than that.
Yeah, you both do that.
You didn't understand it like I did in my
I think,
head.
of course, that is one of the first traits of narcissism, which
Yeah.
we were talking
We
about.
were talking
Well, you
before we
two
got
were.
here about how
Well, Alfie was like, well, clearly every comedian's a narcissist. And I don't
Not
agree
us.
with that.
Yeah.
He was like, come on, we all have like big enough personalities that we think, yeah, give me the mic, I want to speak. But
Yeah.
I'm the most insecure fucking person in the world.
But narcissists are insecure.
No, are they?
Yeah, narcissists deep down are really insecure. I don't think that everyone's got a personality disorder, but I think we're all
Alfie's
narcissistic.
insecure.
Oh yeah, that's actually so
He
true.
sat there in the coffee
That's
shop,
actually so
fucking
true.
cock out like this, and like full English breakfast out, and he was like, hey.
That's actually so true.
someone
That's
has to
so
man
true.
spread on the pod.
You do
otherwise-
walk into a room and you have this like last night Alfie got there late, and you have this air about you that's just like, I'm above everyone here,
'Cause
and
I
I
am.
do love that.
Sorry,
And I'm the
like,
fucking scary one.
I just because I put a bit of effort in. It's just not that hard. I just think all comedians to want to go on stage and pick up a mic. I think you have to like the sound of your own voice a little bit.
You definitely like the sound of
I like this. I don't mind it.
Well, I think we like to give back because we know that we're funny.
I think you two think you're doing comedy for the good of the public,
100%.
whereas I'm fully aware I'm doing it for the good of me, Alfie Dundas.
But Yeah. Okay, sure.
That feels like a really intense answer from you. Do you want to give us a bit less?
No,
This
I
feels
was,
like a Diary of a CEO
I was going to go
episode.
deep, and then I thought, let's keep it light.
happy?
What are you running from?
If you're not, I suggest wearing Cuban heels. The click-clack just brightens up your mood.
What is it that you want to be heard for?
No, I don't want to do this.
Okay.
I don't want to do this. Thank you so
And
much.
how is your relationship with your mother?
Really good.
Good. Actually, same. The thing I don't agree with is when people are like, all stand-up comedians are depressed and all of the comedy comes from sadness. I don't think that's true. I think you can just be funny.
I've definitely struggled with my mental health. For sure. I mean, haven't we all?
Not Alfie.
Not
No,
me.
you've never struggled. Fucking
No.
little
I mean,
Christmas elf.
pressure is a privilege and heavy is the head. But
This is why I was telling Rachel that loads of people spread rumours around about you, around the comedy
I
circuit.
don't know why. It's because there's nothing. I don't do anything. I don't do anything actually wrong.
Well, first of all, your parents bought Top Secret Comedy
My
Club,
parents
so
did
that's
buy
just
Top
not
Secret.
fair.
Using all that money from the Epstein Island deal they were doing.
I heard that they bought it, and that's why you're on all the time.
The thing is, there are plenty of things about my family that are ridiculous, but like I talk about them on stage. So if you want to hear the real
it's good.
rumours, just come to the show.
My favourite thing, which is actually true, is you'll love this. Alfie every year is in Tatler's Most Eligible Bachelors.
Not every year. Since I stopped going to the parties, they've stopped putting me in. But
Fuck
I
off.
was
Isn't
for a
that
while, yeah.
crazy?
Most eligible in
Top
what
100
sense?
most eligible bachelors.
Anyone can get that now.
Tall, feminist, successful, funny. 6'3", 6'4" on a good day.
Oh, God, you are such
6'6"
a wanker, aren't
Isn't that
you?
crazy?
In Mas Altos.
Isn't that crazy?
6'10" in Stephen Bartlett's shoes. Like a freak, like an ent.
Red bottoms.
It's so funny. You need to read the article. I'll send it to you afterwards.
Tatler's Most.
Yeah.
How does Romy feel about that?
It was before Romy, I think.
This is before my girlfriend, but also
So
she-
that's how she found you. On
No,
Tatler.
no.
And then she tracked down your location and she waited
like, yeah,
outside your house
This is the one.
with a pair of Cuban heels. Yoo-hoo!
This was when I was like 18, 19, 20.
How did they find you?
So, what? I don't understand the question.
But you weren't on social media yet.
I was just around. It's not about social
It's
media.
not about social media. It's
Your
about,
dad being a lord.
It's about lineage.
yeah,
It's about bloodline.
literally.
As an Irish person, I feel like I might take my rifle out. Like, this is really...
It's about education.
My grandfather's rolling in his grave that I'm sat here in North London in a flat with high ceilings with this wanker who owns Top Secret Comedy Club and a Santal fucking Lalabo candle burning.
Part own.
Do you guys know about the famine?
We do. Well, we didn't really talk
Tell me
about
about the famine, Alfie.
The irony is that that's my dad's side of the family, and then my mum's side of the family is Irish, so my grandfather would also be rolling in his grave, but my other grandfather is like titled.
Would be choking that grandfather.
Yeah, my grandfathers would not get on, and I'm glad
Did they never meet?
I don't think they met. Well, maybe it's great grandparents. They would struggle. They would
That's
struggle to get
crazy.
on. Different ways of life.
So how did your parents meet if one was an Irish peasant and
Both
one was a lord?
I never call her a peasant, but
You did. You said that in the coffee shop.
she
You said
was-
she wasn't worth the shit on your shoe.
I didn't say she wasn't. She
wasn't worth the shit on your Cuban heel.
She proper sort of Irish Catholic family and then English aristocratic family, but both my parents work in retail, so they're both in.
I love how you say retail.
When you say my parents work in retail, I imagine I'm going to walk into
M&S.
Anthropology and they're going to be there selling me, pumpkin shaped candle holders.
And what would be wrong with that?
Nothing. But how did they make you?
Well, yeah. My dad works in a jewelry shop, and my mum works for like fashion companies and stuff, and they both own Top Secret. But apart from that,
That's a side project.
and they both recently bought the Edinburgh Fringe, so
Congratulations!
keep an eye out. Just
I
the
should have
whole
been nicer
thing.
to you.
The whole thing. We're actually changing the name to the Alfie
Alfie
Dundas
Fringe.
Comedy Awards. And the nominees are Alfie Dundas.
And that's it.
And that's it. I'm a shoo-in. But yeah. No, yeah. I'm
So you
fine.
know all about the famine.
I know a little bit about the famine.
Okay, go for it.
I know some of the myths.
Yeah, what are the myths?
I know that the famine was not an actual famine.
Thank you. Did you know this?
I was going to say, I know it wasn't good. I was like, yeah.
I know it wasn't.
Well,
bueno.
it depends which side you're on. But it wasn't good in the sense that the Brits were just taking all of the food out of
Yeah,
Ireland.
so there wasn't enough food being produced and the Brits were taking it.
There was enough food. They
Skinny
just
dough.
didn't hand it around. And there's something in that.
a whole show. Come and see me
Oh,
at the
no, I
Edinburgh.
didn't mean a show. I meant a lesson about greed
Yeah.
and about having...
Sausage fingers and gout. Very few Irish have gout.
Oh, you've met my grandparents.
Yeah.
That's what we called them. Some people call them Mammy
Alfie's
and
grandparents
Pappy.
are the lads at Top Secret Comedy Club taking the cash as
We
we come in the
called
door.
them,
Big gout sausage fingers.
I'm doing a whip at Top Secret on Thursday.
Of course you are.
How are the sales going?
Feels like home. Fine, I think. I don't
Great.
really
I'd
know.
like to come. When is it? Thursday.
6 p.m.
Can I come?
You can, yeah.
Thank you.
As long as you're not going to
Let's see what you're about.
Yeah.
I'll sit at the back and say, clap to the rhythm.
clap to
Clap
the rhythm. I actually do tell jokes in rhythm.
You
Very
do.
rhythmic.
You've got a good rhythm.
You care about
Good
rhythm.
time. Yeah.
Mm.
I listen to a metronome before I go on stage.
No, you
Do
don't.
you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Serious?
I'm sure we've talked about this before.
No.
No?
Fuck off.
Don't mind me.
Tell
Yeah.
me, tell me.
I
That's
try
very Jimmy Carr.
in meter. Yeah, same time thing as Jimmy Carr. Because I work with the same director as Jimmy Carr.
Seriously.
As
Fuck
in
off.
we
That
do
woman
talk
from Brighton.
certain number of beats per minute.
I don't
and
know if
then-
you're winding us up.
I'm not. You tell your punchlines on the one.
Do we
Why have
need
you
to
not
do
told me this? Yeah. Why have you not been sharing this information?
I thought it was obvious from the show.
Gatekeeper.
Because your rhythm last night was very good.
Yeah, you notice how it always, and they laugh at the,
Yeah.
they know when to laugh because it's in time.
So you
Okay.
expect to laugh at the exact same time?
I know exactly when I want the laugh to be, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Every
God.
time I get on stage, they laugh at different times.
Every time.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, why was that funny?
Yeah.
What's difficult is at the beginning of the gig, not everyone's paying attention the same amount, so it takes a couple jokes to get them into the rhythm.
So you start
And
with
then
clapping.
once they're in the rhythm, they sort of have to joke because they know when the joke is
What
meant
the
to
hell,
be.
E?
Yeah.
Can't believe you've not been sharing this information.
Yeah,
Perhaps I'm annoyed at
us
you.
work really hard at our craft.
So what? How does this? So what? How, do you just
I'm
keep
not
this
sure
to
you should be giving this away for
1,
free. This is a
2,
Patreon
3.
Yeah.
thing.
Jimmy Carr talks about this all the time. I mean, not that I'm
It's
saying
a
I
Patreon thing.
necessarily.
This is a Patreon thing. Cut here. You need to donate £20 a month and then he'll talk about his
No.
If you're a
metronome.
comedian.
Donate £5 to my show and come and watch
Is
it.
it only
And then you can
£5?
see at Top Secret because it's a whip. Yeah,
That's great. I'll be there.
oh, it's cheap. It's cheap as
I'm
shit.
going to Soho
Mm.
Theatre
You can
later,
come-
but I would love
You
to
can come guest list. Don't worry about it.
No, I'll pay the £5. You need it.
Very kind. I do, and I get 70% of it, so that will really help.
That's so. I
Yeah,
can't believe
in
this.
time. Just
So you
some
listened to
sort
that
of
before, but how do you practice saying it in that time?
yeah. Well, what I try and do is just I write with that in the background, and there's certain songs which are in that meter. So like, Family Affair by Mary J. Blige,
Yeah.
or like Creep, the drums in Creep are on that, or Gold Digger. 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm
a
a
one.
weirdo.
Yeah.
I sang that for my school
That was
concert
so- I've
one
never
time,
heard of
and
that.
everyone was like, yeah, she is. Why do I have no friends?
It's just gonna be Rachel in the back singing that song as you're doing.
I don't
What?
belong here.
Why are you singing it like a minion?
Like,
It's the yellow t-shirt that's made you think
that's
that.
the way they sing it.
Who is it? Radiohead.
I'm a creep.
I don't know this song.
What?
Keep going.
I'm a weirdo.
So you've told me you want to be a musical comedian, yet I'm not hearing
What
any.
the hell am I doing
I'm not hearing
here?
any.
When did Alfie tell you wanted to be a musical comedian?
In the cafe, I'm buying a keyboard. It's going to change my whole
Wait,
act.
seriously?
Alfie, you need to learn to sing on key.
It's
then.
going to change. No, I don't.
Not as a
I don't think
joke.
you've seen musical comedy. They don't know how to sing.
Alfie, not as a joke.
Yeah, they do.
No, as a joke. That's the whole point. This is like in the show.
Fine.
would be
Oh,
good.
funny.
That would be very funny.
Yeah.
No, like as in it will be a part of the show.
Yeah.
A few keys at the end, or do a really funny hour and then a really serious song at the end. Edinburgh Comedy Awards, the Alfie Dundas Award for New Talent coming my way.
What I think would be really funny is to have like a whole kind of string quartet playing under. I think someone has done that before where they have like an instrumentalist play and then at the climax of certain jokes they'll go like "Brrrr,"
Oh, I love that.
I know.
Oh, that's
and
fun.
laugh. And that's
Mo Gilligan had it in one of his Netflix shows. He had a full like kind of band at the back, and he adds the drums. So he's telling a story
That
about
would be
being
great.
at like a family party, and then he
That's
adds the
so
background music.
cool.
And the reason it hits is because then it's in time.
Yeah.
It's about the meter.
But you have to pay them then.
You have to pay the
That's
band.
true. Yeah, not for
No, what
us.
I want to do is
Not
have a
even getting
keyboard.
paid at the Fringe myself.
I want one of those presets, where you just press a button
Yeah, I
and the
do
keyboard
love
starts
that.
playing.
I find
yeah.
that really fun. I can't believe I've just learned so much about you today.
Yeah, well, if you
We
ask
just need to
questions,
It's
When
hard to
are-
ask questions when you're constantly yap.
when are
yap.
women
It's
going to
literally
ask questions
Relentless from you.
of men?
I never
and
get a
listen?
chance. I can't believe this. I feel like I need to go home and well, I am home, but study the metronome after this.
Yeah, I'll play it after.
Can't wait.
I've got it on my phone. I've got the app.
Do you know that video of the woman getting into the taxi? It's so us. And she's like, the taxi driver's like, where to, love? She's like, home. He's like, I don't fucking know where that is. Because we think we're like fucking main guy.
She leans back as well. She goes, just take me home.
That's
Yeah.
me when
I don't know where that
after
is.
Bristol and I went and got in my cab. I was like, yeah,
You
just got
get
to
an Uber.
I did
said,
in the
Sophie,
end.
we
No, I got a black
lost
cab.
money.
I got-
We
oh,
lost
I
money
only
from that
£30,
show. I
by
am
the
getting
way.
the overground. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I generally do. But I got a black
Oh,
cab.
well, no, I owe you money from our Angel Whip. We made money.
Fine, we'll work it out. Did we?
Yeah.
Look at us.
That's great.
Let's talk about some of the trending topics.
Sure.
Although I was enjoying listening to you guys talking about settling up after your angel work in progress. But for the thumbnail title, I need something a little bit more mainstream.
How do you want to split that?
Alf and Soph talk logistics on the pod. Rachel, have you been watching the World Cup? Or do
No,
you sort of
but I
not
live
care?
very close to a pub, and so I can hear when England are winning. And then I'll wait to go to sleep, and I'll go, wow, and I'll be like, okay, England have won. Prepare for people to be annoying tomorrow. You know?
Great. But you're not watching the games. You didn't watch who did we play? Norway.
No, I watched Wimbledon.
You watched the Wimbledon.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You did very well.
Thank you.
You're less ginger IRL.
I know. The problem is when Sinner takes his hat off, I don't look as much like him as I do before.
Did he have a doping problem?
No, we don't talk about that on this
He
pod.
did?
No, don't spread
he?
that. Don't spread
Well,
that.
I put up a story being like, it's a great weekend for abusers to lose, allegedly.
Zverev, the tennis player that he played in the final, is allegedly hitting his wife, his baby mama.
And someone else.
What?
Allegedly. And basically, I put up a story and someone responded being like, well, it's not like there wasn't much in it because the other guy is like a use.
Hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
I don't want to.
first of all,
so many lawsuits out of this podcast.
No, well, Sinner. Well, also you can't sue us on this. What are you going to take?
Sinner, if you're watching, I'm
Sinner,
sorry.
Sinner,
Congratulations.
Sinner, there was an issue with like there's loads of substances they're not allowed to take that are like borderline.
Yeah.
And then
like
apparently,
vitamin C or something. Like it's not like
it's
fucking
like because he
heroin.
takes these huge like vitamin shakes with like
Yeah.
protein, creatine, vitamins. There was a substance put in it that was like not quite steroid, but like had a little bit of a thing that you weren't allowed to take, and it came out in his blood test. But the ATP resolved it, so I don't really know what happened. But I would also like to point out that doping is not equivalent to domestic abuse.
Oh, thank you for
Exactly.
saying
That's
The
that.
why-
person that DM'd you, like, yeah, well, he may have hit his girlfriend, but the other guy
I
took
totally
steroids.
agree.
It's
I
like,
totally
it's not
agree.
the same
I
thing.
totally agree.
That's
I
not the same
agree.
thing.
I wasn't
Yeah,
my
Rachel.
argument.
Rachel
Okay.
thinks that
Which sounds
hitting
really offensive.
the mother of your
No,
children.
we're not tagging on that joke. We're not doing
Clip
any tags on that.
Clip that. Clip that. No, I'm glad he won.
Will you be getting a wax before the Fringe?
Of my vagina?
Yeah.
No.
Jesus, I mean, how have we jumped from Wimbledon to that?
I hate getting a wax. I think being like semi like social media famous, getting a wax is even more excruciating than before.
Last time I got a wax was before I went on holidays with my ex to Italy, and the woman was like, "Don't go," and it was like 24 hours before. Sorry, back to the
No,
World
but on
Cup.
the wax thing, I think it's important for you to get wax because I was telling Rachel how many comedians shag at the Fringe.
I couldn't.
She did not know
believe
this.
I was like, no, it's professional working only. I can't believe comedians get together.
No, they all get together, like so many, all the single
Never
ones.
kiss a comedian.
Yeah, I can't say that for you.
Comedians are very unattractive.
They are.
Other people
This
don't think
room
that.
excluded.
Present company excluded. I don't think people think that. I know that like commoners find
Male
comedians
yeah.
so attractive. Like so many of my friends have
Yeah.
crushes on
ugly
a certain
ones.
comedian.
Which
And-
one?
Tell me afterwards.
I will tell you. Actually, I'm trying to set one of them up with someone who's doing the same venue as me, so I will let you know.
Okay.
But other, I would never. I just can't.
I don't think it's the same female fan to male comedian as it is male fan to female comedian.
it's not.
It's not the same.
We don't have
No,
any male
because
fans.
apparently we're terrifying.
Yeah, and we're disgusting.
I don't think men like that as much.
Mm.
People talking about their rhythm.
Talking about their rhythm, well, obviously they're worried about becoming material, but also I think
But why don't girls worry about that?
Mm.
because I think humor is a more attractive feature in men than it is in women statistically. Obviously, I disagree with that. women list humor as a really like top 5 thing they need
Yeah.
in a man. Men don't list humor as a top 5 thing they need from a woman.
Fucking hell, what are you
I
going to
think
talk
women
about
like
then?
the power dynamic as well of like, oh, they're on stage and they're like, that's attractive. So even if they're minging, they're like, there's something attractive about it. Whereas I think men can see a gorgeous woman on stage and they're like,
Oh, but she's so confident and
Yeah, that scares
strong,
them.
like it's scary.
yeah.
And I've spoken to like loads of female comedians have talked about the fact that the only men that then are into it in like a weird way.
In a
in like a cook way.
I've
Like-
I've never been hit on.
Dominate me,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
Whereas
never been hit on
the
after a gig.
like I think the DMs female comedians get from men are like creepy and leery, whereas like the
Yes.
DMs male
Do you
comedians
get
get from
DMs?
women are sweet.
Never.
Do you
Do
not?
you? Never.
A few, but like very,
Yeah.
like, I have this land, I could provide for you. Very like, I'm, 32 from Carlo. Here's what I'm putting on the table. Yeah. Like
I'll
proposals.
murder you.
Well,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I will murder you.
You'll have so much land for me to murder you on.
They would never know where
They'll
you
never
were
know.
buried.
We're miles away from the
Yeah, it's
next door building.
perfect.
It would be great.
Sorry, and the World Cup. Go on. What were you going to say about that?
No, we don't have to talk about the what. We can keep
No.
talking about this.
Go on. Fucking
I'm
let's
so-
try and engage some sort of male
Oh,
viewers.
England are through, so I mean, no, he's going to maybe talk about
I
that.
watched the ending.
You wanted to talk about Victoria Beckham not celebrating when England
Oh, yeah.
scored.
Did you see
see
this?
that?
It
No.
went viral because so they were in the box. It was like David, Victoria, their kids. Mine is Brooklyn, obviously. And they scored and all of them are like going nuts and Victoria's just like this. And I was like, you're a fucking icon.
Yeah, she is
I love
fabulous.
her.
Isn't
Yeah.
It's gone
she?
viral for just like being
Yeah, just look
cold.
fuming to be there. And I thought I would be. And even David Beckham commented back on one of the meme pages being like, I promise you she was cheering on the inside. It's like, don't speak for her.
Yeah.
She was not.
David Beckham it was in Miami. It was like 35 degrees, really high humidity. He's in like a full suit,
Yeah.
tight.
It looked tight.
Looked like he was
Yeah.
sweating through it, celebrating, and then having to like compose himself.
Yeah.
I
in
saw
like a
one of the
suit and
Beckhams
tie.
on a Lime bike recently.
No way. What
yeah,
one?
zoomed past me when I was going to that paddle lesson that we're doing.
No way.
Yeah. The one with the tattoos.
And the tall, skinny, good-looking one.
Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo.
Very good looking.
Very
And they
good
all
looking.
have older women, don't they?
They do.
They do.
Mm.
What's up with men liking older women? Is that across the board? What age is
I
Romy?
don't want to speak
64.
above. I don't know if I can speak for all men. I think if you're a celebrity, maybe you are. If you're in the public eye, I think you probably grow up a bit quicker. So you probably want an older person. Yeah,
I think those
guess.
boys would like a dominant woman, and I think they would like a woman that like tells them. Yeah, I think you'd be perfect.
Romeo, Romeo.
You're gonna get some listeners of this come to your show and be like, "I love you."
100%.
Do you not get? Let's go back to that conversation. You must get DMs from people offering you land.
No, I
But
get DMs from people like wanting to take me out that are very, but like they're not. No,
Why don't you
Alfie,
do
like
it? Go for
no,
In a scary way.
they're not my. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. I'm like, ask me out. And then the minute someone asks me out, I'm like, fucking relax. Like, you're very keen. It's giving me the ick, I love a man
Yeah.
that pretends like I don't exist.
Yeah.
Fine. That's healthy, and I think that's good. I think a man that tries too hard puts you off because you want to be.
Well, yes, that's because that's what I've just said. Thank you, psychoanalyst.
Oh no, but I'm explaining it for the men listening. I'm
I
explaining
love the way
it.
you just mansplained my own feelings back to me. I think the bus is red. I think what
But
you've
you
just
don't-
said is that the bus is red.
What I was trying to figure out is that so you don't want to be chased.
No,
Okay.
But yes.
but I don't want to chase.
Yeah.
So
You want them to give a little bit of interest, but not too much. And then when you're involved, then a lot of interest.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I want to be in love.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to be in love.
But I think you've got a few more single shows in you that's really going to
Well, I
build
was going
your
to say I
career.
can't be in love for the next 2 years because I'm going
Yeah.
on a tour with the show all about being single
Yeah.
with all your single female friends.
I
so-
think you need a few
you can't get in
years,
a relationship
yeah.
halfway through.
No.
Yeah.
So in 2028, if you'd like to DM me, I'm at Rachel Galvo.
That. Have you ever been on a date with a fan?
I've been on dates with someone, with a few people where in the middle of it, they're like, I've actually, like my friends are quite excited that I'm here with you, like my girlfriends.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Flex.
And then he ghosted me.
No.
Yeah, he told me I had a massive ego, which was
It's kind of what I was saying before this pod started about narcissism. But he's done it.
Do you know what's really funny to me? I am deeply insecure.
Yeah, same.
Like I think it's like, remember on stage in Brighton?
Yeah.
I like got mad at the crowd
was
for not
so
laughing, and then I was
funny.
like, an honestly, like very earnest moment where I was like, I'm really sorry. Sometimes when I get insecure on stage, I just get mean. And everyone was like,
it was so funny. But I didn't think that was you being earnest, by the way. I just thought it was a bit, and it's so funny that was you being
it
earnest.
was totally
You're like, sometimes I'm kind of a bitch.
I have very low self-confidence.
But you don't seem like you have low self-confidence.
I know. I don't, yeah.
Do you
It's
feel
funny.
like it's a mask?
100%. I was a beast as a child. We don't have time to get into
Really?
that. Huge.
I was always a big child as well.
Huge.
No way.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, like Ask FM kind of fatty vibes. Yeah.
Sorry, explain what that means.
Do you know Ask FM?
This is when you could ask people questions like
Anonymously, and
yeah.
people would like comment about like being fatty.
No.
Wait, they would ask you how you're so big. No, wait, what do you mean?
Alfie, fuck
No,
you.
no. Sorry. I'm trying to understand what that means. They're asking
People
you.
would just anonymously like be quite mean about my size. and
That's
stuff.
Oh,
crazy.
I see. Well, that's horrible. And we
Yeah.
condone that.
No,
on
do
the
you know
pod.
what? Like, I've got a career out of it.
Yeah,
do you know
it's
what I mean?
so good.
fine.
No wonder you're so funny and interesting and gorgeous.
Thank
Are
you. But it's
you-
funny that people find me so, like say, you know, you have a big ego and stuff, because I think that's just a mask.
Oh, fully, of course. Yeah.
So I'm just trying to show a bit of a human side to me. But anyway, back to me being a narcissist.
I'd like to thank you for being vulnerable. And are you looking to date an Irish man or an English man? Is there any preference
question.
there? And is there a difference between dating English and
I'm
Irish?
so glad you asked. Please come to my show.
Is that what the show is about?
There's a massive difference between dating Irish and English men. There's a massive difference in the flirting. Like in Ireland, should I give away my content?
I think so, because you always make more.
In Ireland, you just kind of point out someone's biggest insecurity, and then the ice is broken. So like, you have massive fucking feet for a girl, immediately into the bedroom. In England, they'll compliment you and be kind of perverted.
Wow, what lovely big feet.
Exactly.
What
And
lovely,
immediately
strong
I'm
feet.
the Sahara Desert, and my vagina goes.
And
and
you don't like it when someone's nice to you. Okay.
Oh my God, don't show all your cards. Like, fucking hell. We get it. You know? Jesus. If a man, yeah, but this is bad to put out there, because I don't want a man coming up to me and just pointing out all my insecurities as well. But when that guy said my ego is massive, I was like, can't wait for our second date. Like, he's putting me in my place. Like, I fucking love that.
Yeah, I can imagine you like being put in your
I
place.
love that,
Yeah.
because I'm like, you're right. And I love when someone points out that, like, you're obviously insecure about that, and that's why you're being this way.
Yeah, because they can see the real you.
Yeah.
Soph, what are you insecure about?
What am I insecure about? That bad review that said I had no empathy and that I was a rich bitch.
But which part of that review did you disagree with?
None of it.
You haven't.
And that's why it upset me that he really saw me.
I
What are you
actually have
insecure about?
loads of them. I'm not particularly insecure.
Surely about your height.
I'm
We can point out some stuff you should be
I've
insecure.
no.
I've got a lot of things.
I used to be I used to not. Well, I sort of don't have eyebrows, so I used to be insecure about that. I'm more like just petrified of not succeeding.
Yeah, no,
Me
by the way,
too.
that's my biggest insecurity.
Like if I am not the biggest thing in the world, then I will feel like a failure. So I guess that's not insecurity, but it's what is it?
What's that?
Fear. I have a lot of fear.
Anxiety around that.
Probably
Yeah.
like your dad being a lord, and if you're a failure, it's just like your whole lineage is fucked.
Not really, because my whole lineage is the lords are not particularly like successful.
Do you share with people that you're the son of a lord?
You can Google it. It's public info.
Oh my God, there's so much stuff on Google.
I don't know if I
Really? I've
actually.
never
I don't know
Googled
if I
you.
have that in my show, but I talk about being posh on stage a lot.
That's fabulous. How does
Yeah.
that go down at Top Secret and stuff?
Very well, because they appreciate good jokes. They appreciate
That's
like
fabulous,
well
isn't it?
crafted material. Also, if you go on stage and you go like, I don't go, oh, I'm posh, but it's fine because I'm a really good. But I go like, I'm posh and it's way worse than you think it is. And if you just keep beating that drum, eventually they kind of have to submit because they have nothing on you. Because
Fair.
Yeah,
You're,
you're
yourself
so
down.
good at
yeah,
doing
you're
it.
tearing yourself down, but also it's just like, well, this is the act.
Yeah,
like,
Fat
yeah,
Amy.
I
I call
can-
myself Fat Amy,
I
so
can-
they can't do it behind my back
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Yeah, I can lie. I can come lie to you and tell you that I know what your life is like, but I don't. But what's funny is I always get reviewed as middle class, which
And
is
that really annoys
and because
him.
the reviewers are trying to say that like an insult. They're like, oh, you know, we've been inundated with classic middle class comedians coming to the fringe. Middle class? You joking?
So
You're
who are
joking.
the upper class comedians?
Me.
Alfie. Isn't he
I'm
just
the
Alfie?
only one. Upper class.
So
I
really,
don't
you're bringing
really-
something very unique.
Yeah.
Class is now very confused because, like, if let's say you're like working.
Imagine Prince George just started coming to like a top secret.
There's no royals that do comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
So the next rung down is presumably the
The lords.
titled people,
Yeah.
the dukes
Royal.
and the lords. Yeah, I'm friends with some minor royals. Which country?
Friend with some what?
I've got some
Minor royal.
friends in the royal family,
Fuck off, do you?
but not
How's
Kate,
their gout?
Kate and William and that.
How's
lot.
like out?
They're lovely people.
I'm
They're
didn't
charming.
say they weren't.
They don't have gout in 2026.
When we had my press release
Not a
for
lot
my
of it,
Edinburgh show,
anyway.
and it said, and Sophie's got a podcast, and they talk about their middle class problems. And Alfie was fuming, and I just thought he was fuming that people were talking about saying that middle class and using it. And he's like, no. I was like, I'm so much better than middle class.
I didn't say better. I didn't say better.
Wow.
And you had an amazing joke last night about upper middle class.
My
It was
point is,
amazing.
you can't use middle class on me as an insult when
Yeah.
it's not even. I mean, if you want to be insulting and call me privileged, call me upper class.
Yeah.
Calling me middle class
So
is
funny. The classes in Ireland and the classes in the UK are totally different.
Oh, really?
Totally different. Like what we would consider upper class, like they'd come here and you'd be like, Alfie would be like, "Pff, away, peasant." You
I've
know
had
what I mean?
people talk about this, like Joanne McNally and someone else were talking about the fact that like she has a really rich, like a posh Irish accent,
Yes.
but when she comes to the UK, she
You
can
can't
just
do any of
play
your posh. Yeah. Yeah.
all the privately educated like Irish or Scottish comedians in London
Yeah.
don't have to mention it.
Yeah.
No.
Because
no.
everyone
never
goes, oh,
guess.
it's a great working class show about their roots. And it's like their
Totally.
roots is like 50 fields.
Yeah. My last show, I
Mm.
started with talking about how when I went to drama school, they were all like, you're going to write a one-woman show or a one-man show this year about the biggest struggle in your life. And I was like, oh, fuck. Well, I had a curly blow dry for my Holy Communion. And I talked about that. And the audiences in Ireland were like, and then in the UK, they were like, so, like, do you know what I mean? They were just like, they didn't get the whole.
They didn't get it, yeah. Because they don't see you as that.
No.
Yeah.
They're like, you're Irish. How can you be, you know?
Yeah, how can you be a minority, basically?
Mm.
Which
yeah.
you are in London, I guess.
Like, come on.
This
you know
is
what I
a
mean?
this
Clutching at
is
straws.
a DEI podcast.
So the World Cup, what did you want to say about it?
Why are we?
This is why you're scary, by the way.
This is why you're scary. Also, you're doing what I usually do on this podcast, which
Well,
is
I
say,
think
let's get back to the World
I am
Cup show.
fully serious. I think I'm probably autistic. And I'm not in
No,
the way that
100%.
everyone says, like, you're agreeing with
Oh,
that.
yeah. I think that goes without saying.
And
I think you're
autism.
ASD 0.5 or maybe ASD 1.
Yeah.
I'm for sure. And when I'm doing jokes and people laugh, and I'm just like, why? I can't understand
Mm.
things.
Yeah.
And I think probably I come across as rude because I say what I honestly think.
I think it's so funny though. You do say what you think. You really know you'll get the truth of you. You're not gonna
But I
sugarcoat it.
also really get upset when I've hurt someone's feelings.
Not hurt my feelings.
You have empathy, unlike Sophie. But
I
Sophie
have
doesn't.
empathy, but then why do I say things?
No, but
Just-
you're more like me. Like we are.
You're both direct.
We're quite intense.
I'm scared of you.
Yes, but this one, there's a mirror here. You're scared of me because you're scared of yourself.
That's scary.
I have to go.
Whereas Sophie's not scared of either of us because she's got her own thing going
I
on.
just find it so entertaining to watch you two just say things. I just think you're
Because
both
we've not
insane.
met before today, whereas Sophie
Mm.
knows us both, and Sophie
Yeah.
was like, she's like the female you.
I did say that, and obviously you're funnier, but in like the sense that you work really hard and you're both like you both see comedy in the exact same way.
And people hate us.
And people no people.
I know.
But like I think you've got a lot of similarities in that way. You
we
both,
speak the
like-
truth, and we're not afraid
Yeah.
to say it.
You actually are not afraid to say it.
But isn't that awful? Because then I'll be afraid
No.
after the fact. I'll go home later and be like, why did I say that?
No,
No,
but you got to
you-
turn that off.
Yeah.
You got to have the
Okay,
directness
thanks, Papa.
and the
Will
moves.
do.
You got to turn off
Papa?
any consequence and turn that
Yeah.
off in the back.
I feel like you don't say anything nasty ever.
Not nasty, but like things can be misinterpreted because I can't, like, when I was like, let's get back to World Cup, you would probably take that as like, oh, like
No, but-
that's just she's cut us off.
No, I think normal people would, but I think I feel like most comedians are on the spectrum in some way with like
Okay, fine.
what is it, ASD, ADHD,
ADHD.
and autism.
Yeah.
But
Are
like,
you
that-
autistic?
I'm very... Whoa.
Is
You're
that
not
me?
Our camera's turned off. I mean, just before the camera cut out, you said, am I autistic? So we can go from there if you want.
Well,
I think I'm whatever I've got whatever you've got, which is like, we don't need special assistance, but we are definitely sharing some of the traits of our
Up and down. And if I'm in a
autistic
group of people
brothers
and I
and
don't want to
sisters.
engage anymore, I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, get overwhelmed.
But it's hard.
it is hard.
I think it is hard. I think people.
You guys are doing a really good job. I'm really proud of you.
And now to our game. But thank you for being vulnerable and sharing. And by the way, we're not going back to the World Cup. The World Cup's. I mean, there was nothing I wanted to say, but England are through.
Yeah, I feel
And
like that
need
horse has
that-
been flogged.
Yeah,
I need that for
please.
the title and the thumbnail. Alf and Soph go through to the World Cup semi-finals. We won't talk about it until the
Okay.
54th minute of the
We could
pod.
call it Cuban heels.
I think we could call it
Clip
Cuban
clop
Heels.
Cuban
Yeah.
heels.
Alf and
Address
Soph
Stephen Bartlett rumours.
destroy Stephen Bartlett brackets with
Law,
Rachel Galvo.
lawsuit coming.
Lawsuit
Or
coming.
Christmas elf visits Finsbury Park.
Is Stephen Bartlett a cokehead? Question mark. Brackets allegedly.
Autism diagnosis.
That I actually don't think he does take coke, so we'll put that in the
The
end.
Christmas
Well,
elf
no,
thing would
2
be my
glasses
favourite
of
joke.
wine take him out for 3 days. I can't
Literally
imagine what a
gone.
bump would do.
We're gonna play a game here, Rachel, where we want to celebrate your Irish heritage.
Woo!
And my Irish heritage as well.
Oh.
And so I'm going to read out a phrase that is
Sorry.
like an Irish saying, and then
Oscuelga in Irish.
Sophie is going to. You're going to what?
In Irish?
No, in English, but like
Oh.
an Irishism, and then Sophie's going to have to try and guess what it
is.
means,
That's
and then
good.
you're going to tell us what it actually means. Okay?
No, I was
this is
involved
so
in this.
clever. Oh my God. How did you think of this?
It's really good. It's really good. Posh
This
over.
is so unique.
Thank you. And if you could continue with that.
You're being serious. I was like,
No, I like it. It's popular for a reason. Go for it.
It will make a good clip. Posher versus Irish sayings. And we're all about the clip here.
And are these sayings posh?
These are not necessarily you're
Okay.
posh. That's the verses.
Yeah, posh.
Which one?
Okay. This is the first saying. The first saying is he's acting the maggot. What do you think that means, Sophie?
Oh, that sounds quite offensive. Like the Charlie Big Bollocks. Like he's acting like he's the big guy.
Like he's acting all macho.
Yeah, he's
la,
like,
la, la.
oh, yeah.
Oh, he's acting the maggot again. Fucking...
Yeah. But is it the way you said it? Because I would describe
Do you want me to
maggot
do
as
the
like a
voice?
bit like pathetic.
No, acting the maggot means you're like taking the piss. He's being naughty. He's being bold. You're being cheeky.
Okay. I feel like
Yeah.
I was quite close to
Don't say,
that.
yeah, that's not what you said. That's
No,
not
'cause-
no points.
Yeah, no, you said
'cause Sophie
Charlie Big
does the-
Bollocks.
Sophie's really competitive, and in the games, she gets the wrong answer.
That's what I said.
And then I go,
Actually, it's
no, actually it's this. And Sophie goes, yeah.
No.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Acting the maggot would be like a
What
little
a-
kid, like not listening to the rules.
Fine. Okay. So
Okay, number
basically
2.
half point. Yeah.
No. It was none from 1. Number 2, I'm Scarlet for you.
I'm like horny for you.
It means like that was so cringe and embarrassing. I'm Scarlet for you.
What does that mean? Like, I'm mortified for you.
I'm like
yeah,
bright
and you
red.
could say that after anything. Like, do anything in Ireland and people are Scarlet for you. Like,
I
make any
love
effort in
that.
anything, they're like Scarlet for you.
I'm
Is that
gonna
like,
start saying
when
that.
it's like X, like, so like if you drop a penny and you're like
Yeah.
chasing a
Scarlet.
coin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
Okay, so you're none for
I
two.
basically got that though because I said
No, you didn't. Number 3, he's ossified.
he's ossified.
I don't think that's an Irishism.
He's ossified. I actually don't know what it means. So I'm going to have to
great.
Google it if you don't. He's ossified.
He's
Oh, God, maybe it
ossified.
is.
You heard that?
I'm
Or am I
giving-
pronouncing that wrong?
I've never heard that.
Ossified.
Ossified.
I have never heard that.
What is that?
Seems like too big a word for the Irish. We've never learned to read.
Is that not a thing?
No. Oh God. Maybe it is, and I've trolleyed,
It's like locked,
plastered?
moldy, or blathered.
blathered. I don't think that's no.
No.
We're
Mol-
taking that. out.
Alfie,
You
will
don't
cut
know
that
that
one. Cut it.
I said, cut it, Elf.
Irish phrases and slang terms you need to know.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
From
It's okay, you're
Claude.
doing very well.
That's annoying. Well, that ossified apparently
True.
means
Trolleyed.
he's like drunk,
Steaming.
Okay.
like absolutely drunk. Okay, we'll do one more.
Yeah, cut that one.
Um,
Cut that from the video too.
cut that from the video.
I'll get this next one. I feel it in my bones. God, I'm sweaty.
Me too. There'll be a nice little crotch mark on your
Oh,
white
perfect.
couch when I stand up.
Perfect.
Well, yeah, I don't know if this counts. You'll never plow a field by turning it over in your mind. Have you heard that?
I assume it means
Sophie, what
like
do you
you
think
can
that
kind
means?
of guess what that means.
Oh,
You'll
never
never
plow-
you'll never plow a field by turning it over in your mind.
Stop being anxious.
Sure, or I think I've never heard that.
It's a gentle push to take action rather
Yeah, it's
than
just like, just fucking do it. I'm not going to, you can think you want to be good at comedy, but just go out and do the clubs.
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you got any shows to plug as we come to the end of the pod?
I do. I have a show on Thursday in the Bill Murray. I think it's almost sold out, and it's a warm-up before I head to Edinburgh. And then I'm doing a week of work in progress shows in Edinburgh at Monkey Barrel 4.
Get your tickets because Rachel sells out.
Rachel sells out. Rachel's a sellout. And,
She is.
And Rachel, Soph and I will all be at the Edinburgh Fringe doing shows.
Yes, I can't wait to see your shows, guys.
And actually to hang out.
Come to all three and we'll be around, and come ask Rachel out, maybe.
Well, no.
If
no,
you're tall
you were that
and
eager.
mean and
Yeah, come and
angry.
tell me like I'm a little bitch, and then maybe
Yeah.
it'll work.
But Rachel, thank you very much for joining the pod. Have you got any more shows in like London or
Just the one next
after
Thursday.
Fringe? You'll be doing shows all over the place as you
All
work
over.
up.
I'm going to work on it for the year. Yeah.
Follow Rachel online for all of her sketches, and like and subscribe and follow and rate the pod. I meant to say that at the beginning,
yeah.
and I never do. But on
Yeah,
Spotify,
subscribe.
give us 5 stars. On YouTube, subscribe. What can you do on Apple?
I don't know.
Does
I
anybody
don't
use
know.
it?
Like, you know,
Yeah.
is
If you're
that
on
Jay-Z's
Apple,
thing?
just fuck off a little bit, because I just get onto Spotify like a normal person.
I love you think Apple's Jay-Z's thing.
No, you're thinking of like
Tidal.
Oh, Apple
Steve
is
Jobs'
Steve Jobs
Apple.
thing.
Steve, do I know him? Stefan.
Steve Jobs.
He's been on this pod actually. Anyway,
yeah.
sorry.
Steve.
Jobs famously
your uncle.
wore stilettos and has had a raging coke habit, and it was a close friend of mine. So thank you to him as well. We'll see you next week. Take
Ta-ta.
care.
Adios.